Hello,
Hello.
beautiful. How are you, Holy One?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well. I am well. Thank you. You look beautiful. I love your sunshine behind you. Uh, I feel like you and these spaces, photos of sunshine are interchangeable. It's like you see the sun, you think Holly. You see Holly, you think the sun.
Oh, so many people have said that. I love it.
Oh, I love it. And in a way you created that. You it's like a brand. It's like a connective point. So that's really beautiful. What a beautiful one to be associated with. Yes?
Absolutely. Thank you. I love it.
Oh, I love that. So what can we do with this space that would be joyful to your heart?
I know. Oh, I love it. Joy has been a theme. Oh my gosh, I've all joy today. It's like joy, joy, joy. Just have more fun, have more joy. I'm actually going to bring that up in the pod. Like, how have you given yourself joy today, or what, or play, play with
Yes,
the
I love
dolphin.
that.
That video that you did this morning, well, not this morning, but I watched it this morning. It might have been this morning that you did put it up, about playing with the dolphins. You had mentioned something
Oh,
about
yes,
today.
yes, 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 yes.
And so that, like, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna put that as a question, the
I
pod.
love that. And it not only gives them the opportunity to interact, but it gives even the ones that may not be
Hmm.
comfortable yet sharing, it gets them in that thought process of
Yeah.
what am I doing to play and to have fun in this life and
Oh
to have joy?
gosh, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Be like the dolphins and play more. Oh my gosh, yes. And that has been my motto, my mantra this whole year. I told myself in 2024, Holly is going to have more fun,
I
more
love
joy.
it. And
Uh,
Holly has been doing big things.
I, I guess every month it's been something so beautiful. I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh,
Yes, me too. And it's going to be here very
I
soon. This because I'm so respectfully proud of you, Holly. But
know.
do you remember you said something like one year, I'm gonna stay in the Henderson. I'm gonna stay in the Henderson. Did you? Yes, right? And
Oh gosh, I was like, even if there's 10 of us in a room, I don't care. I love the Henderson. It's so beautiful. Oh my, and then when Deborah's like, well, I'm staying at the Henderson. And she's like, why don't you stay with me? I was like, oh, I can't. She's like, Holly, it's not that bad. And I'm like, really? I'm like, I'll think about it. I'll look into it,
oh,
It's like,
that's
holy
awesome.
crap. Yeah.
That's
So,
so awesome. Look at you
and
go,
she booked early.
girl.
She booked early and I was like, oh my God, Deborah, she's so amazing.
Eventually, if you chose to, you could share these massive shifts you've done because you've done them. I mean, I've witnessed you doing them and you've been so steady. I don't know if you pick up on this, but you've been so steady with even when maybe, your dad wasn't feeling good or you were worried about your mom and your dad or whatever. You were still like, but I'm redirecting. I'm redirecting. I'm going to make sure my focus stays on a space of things are going to be, they're good. Everything's unfolding the way it should. And I'm trusting. And
Mhm.
you never wavered. And I feel like that's, this is your confirmation of the power of you. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you. Well, the power of Acasma too. I mean, oh my gosh, Acasma has helped so much, It's my anchor, like you said. It's anchored me, definitely. It's
That's
grounded and yeah, this is my family and it's so interesting because I'm getting, like the pod members are like starting to share things with me like I would share with you and it's so sweet.
oh,
And
yeah.
and Greg even asked me, like, he's like, well, I thought of you, because Andrea said that we could practice with someone. And he's like, I immediately thought of you. And I was like, oh, I would be honored to have a session with you. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh,
So,
that's so beautiful. That is so neat. That's like us being given the opportunity to see expansion in form, in human. unfolding, like this space of you and I and where it was and where it's been and where it is. And then looking out at the echo coming from you with your people,
It's so crazy, and it's so fast. Oh my gosh, it's so fast. Wow.
I
And
really
when you talk
I love your, um, I don't know the right word, like proof, confirmation, but because you right now, I'm like looking at you and listening to you and sensing and feeling you. And I'm like, this is confirmation that this space is what we say it is.
mhm,
And if a person will make the choice to
mhm.
engage the space and engage themselves from that vibration, this is what can happen.
My heart
This is,
is just, like, flying open right now. It's just like, wow. Can you feel oh my god. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
yeah, this
Oh
is,
my gosh. It's beautiful.
well, I want to tell you thank you.
Oh,
I want to tell you thank you because I teach a lot of people. I do sessions with people. I have had, you know, relationships at all different types of increments of connectivity and depth with clients, students. And you've just, you've been such a blessing to me in the way in which you have encouraged, uplifted, inspired, and confirmed for me what I'm doing and this whole space. So that's really big. And I'm just laying a huge wave of gratitude at your feet. And I
oh,
just give you
thank
love.
you. Thank you. It's so lovely. Oh.
I'm so excited too. Your pod's doing so well. It's like jamming over there. They're all like,
I wish I could be on it more. I'm at work. Oh, it's like,
no,
oh,
it's
I'm
good
trying to
though, they're doing good building their community, but it's like your pod, they're really there for each other. But we had a huge infusion. I counted the numbers. I think I mentioned it the other day when we were preparing
yeah,
for the celebration, and we've had like 40 plus people come in since the beginning of the year. So
oh,
it's just, I know it's so
we're
beautiful.
popping,
And
popping.
yeah, we are, right? And I think this is just the beginning. So we're doing so good, pacing ourselves and learning as we go and adjusting and getting used to being this space of us. And, yes, it's so beautiful. So yes, I'm very, very grateful to you, Holly. Thank you so much.
Aw. Well, I saw in the chat you mentioned Hawaii.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Connections chat.
Yeah, I'm
There's
coming.
told us yet?
No, I don't have anything shirt up, but I thought to myself, I know it's happening. You know
Oh,
what I mean? Like you just have that feeling. And I was feeling some other places, but it's like I keep getting redirected. No, just do Hawaii next. Like you're going to add in a new one, it's going to be Hawaii.
oh, Lemurian. Because isn't that like
Yes.
the base
Yeah,
of Lemurian?
yes, I think so because the Destin has a lot of connections with Lumaria, and I think one of its names is even known as Mu. It might be like an older name or
Yeah.
something, but the land of Mu. But see,
Mhm.
I don't study all this because I want it to just come from direct flow. And then people will say, "Oh my God, I read that there, or I heard this here." And I'm like, well,
I saw it on yeah, Gaia TV.
oh, okay, okay. Yeah, because I had heard it in my being, and then the lady that came to the workshop that spoke afterwards and gave her feedback that she was very kind. She was
Yeah.
wearing glasses, sunglasses, like,
Oh, she was very interesting woman.
yes, she is. She's a really interesting one, and she's really sweet. So she had said she was giving me some information afterwards at the booth after the workshop. And I had told her I had an event coming up, and she said, oh my gosh, maybe I want to do it. But she's not able to because it was too fast for her schedule. But she already had some other things planned. But when I gave her the information, I said the password to the page is Mew333. And she was like freaking out a little bit. She was like, oh my gosh. And she like,
Uh,
yeah, she was just she was saying all this stuff
she
about,
loves you. Yeah, she's just like blown away by you because she's like, you're the real deal. She said that, she's like, you're the real deal. She's like, I've been to a lot of them and you're the real deal. That workshop,
oh,
I really Yeah, that was so beautiful, that workshop. Oh, so beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And I'm so grateful that we did it the way we did it, where
Yeah.
everybody could be there and it just all unfolded so good. No one ever got in the way or in their head and said, I don't like this. I need it to be this way, or I don't agree with that. Everybody was just trusting and it
Mhm.
all went so beautifully. So I'm so grateful. The team was perfect. Every one of you represented Acasma consciousness in your way you carried yourselves and presented the space. And I just
It was
completely
amazing. I can't believe we're
trusted.
over. It's already done. I mean, we had talked about it forever and it's already done. Like like your husband said, like we're gonna
Well,
be done already. Like
so I
already.
hope you're coming back next year because I've already booked it. So I'm hoping you'll
I
be able to.
know, I know. Well, I'm right there with you, Andrea. It's like I'm holding your hand, we're holding, it's like so crazy. I've told you this. I remember I told you, I'm like, Acosma is my life. I had said that aloud and I'm like, it's my life. It's so my life.
Oh, I love that because it's my life, and so it's nice to have someone else that it's their life. But
Yes, it's like, oh, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine my life without Acosma now.
oh, thank you so much, Holly. You
It's
bless me
meant
so greatly.
It's just amazing, and it's getting better, I kept telling myself, "It's gotta get better. Life is gonna get better for Holly. It's gonna get better because it's been really pretty shitty for the longest time." Man. But everybody has gone through it, I'm like, "I guess mine wasn't as bad as it could have been," people are really going through it, but we had to. We had to go through it to be to experience it, It's like we're expanding our consciousness. I love our higher mind, higher heart class. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. Love it, love it,
Oh,
love it.
thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful. Your feedback is so encouraging. I really appreciate
Oh,
it. And it's a big space. It is a
it
really big
is
space, but it's like I
it's
feel
so
like the class and the activations in the classes, because I didn't know I was going to do that, but it just was like teach a little, then do a little exercise. And I
Oh my
know.
god, last one. I told you at work I was feeling it. I was like, "Holy crap." And my eyes are open and I'm like doing paperwork and I'm like, I was in a temple. I was in a temple in Egypt or something. I mean, I could see myself. I could see the walls, going down the box. And then, oh, it was beautiful. It was absolutely, and I've done it again. I've done it twice now. And usually the second time I fell asleep. So
Oh, yeah, getting out of the way, going
yeah,
even deeper, going even
going
deeper.
deeper. Yeah, that
Wow.
class is amazing. Andrea, I think I told you I've been preparing myself for this course because I remember when you were building it, when you were making it, because we were talking back and forth for a minute and you were like, well, I'm working on this. And I remember you saying, that you were working on it. And we were talking about, just all the things that were coming through. And I was like, holy crap, this is it. It's so beautiful and it's ever expanding
Yes,
as
yes,
we
yes,
are.
yes. I love
Yeah.
that. And I love its length. I always like, I mean, people will say that, oh, you're going to do it that long. How can,
I didn't know it was that big either because
yeah.
yeah,
And
didn't
it's
realize.
neat. There's a lot of portals in it. Like we started on 222 and I didn't plan it this
Ooh,
way, but it's every Thursday. And so
that's
next
amazing.
week is 4/4 on
Ah,
Thursday. And then we end on 6/6. So we had several portals that are going to end up being in the space of the course as well. So I know that's connected. Um,
I
so
kept
yeah.
I'm like, Amy, you got to get into this class. And she's like, oh, no, no. Because so many people are like, I just want to do things on my own. I just want to, like get into my own head. And I'm like, no, you got to get into this class. And then she's like, Holly, I signed up for it. I was like, I knew because she got called into it. I was like, I knew. Because I was just like Amy, because she's so in touch with everything too.
Yes,
And
she
she's
is.
trying to build her business. And
Yeah.
yeah, she's loving that class. I was like, I'm so excited that and Deborah's in it. And I love the new people in it too, like Tommy. I love Tommy. I loved your interview you had with her on YouTube. She's
Yeah.
so sweet. She
She
was
is.
amazing.
She's
She
a
had really brilliant insights. I was like,
yeah.
wow, that's impressive, at
Yeah,
that, young stage.
she's beautiful. She really is.
Hmm. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. Well, I want to definitely go to Kirsten's class. I think that is going to be really
Oh
good.
my gosh, yes. She's been asking me to look at it to like give her my feedback. And she asked me also if I would do one video for it or either a
Oh,
live to
yeah.
just kind of like bring in this part of it as well with her. And I totally support her in it because I really believe every one of you that are pod leaders right now, you each have a unique uh, space you bring that we need for like the continued strength, vibrance, and growth of the community and of
Mm.
the outreach and all of it. And so I think her thing is technology, and I think she's here to help teach us these spaces. Um, but I do believe each one of you has a unique space of it. And I think that those spaces are surfacing as we are ready to embrace them and be them, and you are
Mhm.
ready to be embrace them and be them. And it's all unfolding divinely. But where we're going is mind blowing. Like if we knew, we would just not even be able to contain ourselves, you know?
I,
Uh,
I hear, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it, Andrea. I feel it with you. Yeah, I want to go, like, because you said, like, get your passport. I don't have a
yes,
passport.
get your
I want to
passports
go, like, to
ready.
Morocco and go to Egypt. Let's go to freaking
Yes.
Egypt. And oh
Yes,
my
yes,
God,
yes,
yes.
yes,
Let's
yes,
go to the stars and the moon.
yes.
I'll go anywhere with you, Andrea. You know that.
Oh, I love you, Holly. You're
I love
amazing. And you are an OG. You've been here from the very beginning. So thank you so
I know.
much.
That is
Thank
pretty
you so much.
impressive. 'Cause I'm an Aries. I fly around. I'm like, I start things and then I don't finish. So I'm surprised I'm still here. This is pretty impressive.
Wow, that says a lot. That says
Yeah,
a lot. Thank you
it
for that. Thank
does.
you.
No, it's definitely, it struck something in me. I mean, this is my people. I love all of you guys. I love Janet,
Yes.
Kate,
Thank you.
Chantel. It was so good to see Chantel at the little pod celebration. I'm trying to grab. I've been chatting with her, and it's going to be so good to see her in Destin.
Yes. Yes,
So
I love it. I love the community. It's such a gift.
yes,
It's such a gift.
and
There's so
Lamia,
many.
starting to know Lamia. I love your interviews with her. She is like on fire. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, she's on
Yes.
fire,
Yes,
man.
it's beautiful. And do you
That's how I.
notice the more we're together, the more we find spaces for connection, it's like the more the vibrance comes in, you know? We're giving it the opportunity. So, yeah,
And
that's
we're each other up,
yes, we light each other up. I love that. I love that. I love that. That's fantastic. We light
yeah,
each
it's a
other up.
collaboration.
Yes.
Because yeah, and we're
Yes.
not all the same,
Yes.
we all have our, our own strengths, like you said. And I love that you see that, in the pods and the leaders. And, I never call myself a leader in my pod. I always say I'm the facilitator, but then one of the pod members said, well, you're a lead, like Caesar. I love Caesar. He's just got
He's
the
so awesome too. Yes.
oh my God.
And we'll switch the times around some so
Yeah.
that people in other zones have a better chance at it. Because I get that can play in as well.
Oh
So we'll
my,
have to,
I
yeah,
know.
we'll
They're
keep.
all over. It's so crazy because I don't even say good morning anymore because it's not
No,
morning.
it's, yeah, it's just, yeah, it's
I
so
would say happy
crazy.
now or hello, happy, Cosma now or
A
whatever.
blessing. That's why I started saying blessings on your now, because
Yeah,
that's like a line I use because we're international. And so it just covers everybody in every
exactly.
way.
It's so beautiful. And there's no box
Yes,
anymore.
no box. No box.
Gosh, we've been so like calendar driven and I don't even want to say like happy Tuesday anymore, happy Monday. It's like just happy a Cosma day. How about
Yeah, it's just happy now, happy day. I love it. Happy you, happy way of
that?
being. I love it.
And a
That's awesome.
Cosma. I am sprinkling a Cosma everywhere. Oh, I love it.
Um, that's beautiful.
Oh my gosh. I am so excited for Destin. I get to spend so much time with you. I'm so excited.
Yes, yes,
See
yes. It's
everyone. And at the Henderson, I told
yeah.
you. when I say something, man, it's like we already manifest anyway. We're like aligning and designing.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's it. That's
I
it.
love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
That's good. That's good. That's good. But
Oh,
allowing the joy, perfect thing.
yeah.
Balance, moderation, but at the same time, embrace all the joy. Embrace it, embrace it, embrace it. So that's beautiful. That's
It's
beautiful.
so beautiful. Yes. Thank you
All
for
right.
listening.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for sharing. And I will see you in all the spaces of us.
Of course.
All right, beautiful. Mwah.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.